Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First, let me thank all 5 of you for your service to our country. We appreciate it very, very much. Several things have, a number of things have come out of this hearing today, reinforce some things that I think we probably already knew, but let me just mention a couple. One is that we have saddled the FBI with a communications system that is broken. No corporation in this country would tolerate it. It is shameful, and from your testimony it appears that we still have a long way to go to fix it. That certainly has to be a top priority of this Congress and a top priority of the FBI. It's unfair to you, it's unfair to the country. Second, testimony has reinforced how difficult it is, I think, for the FBI to, when it has to, get out of the case mode. I started my career as a county prosecutor. I have some familiarity with this area, as many on this committee do. You're trying to make a case. You're focused on whether you have the evidence to make the case. You know, when the Phoenix memo came in, it seems clearly had new information. It mentions some things that are, in hindsight, look very, very tantalizing, very, very interesting. It's a product, I will say, obviously, to the Phoenix agent of some very imaginative, creative, good work, good analysis, the type thing that needs to be done and needs to be rewarded in our system. Your field office didn't seem to think that, however, that it added very much to what it already knew. And I suspect that was due because they were looking at it as a case. Did this help them make a case? But they failed to see, obviously, the big picture. My question to 3 of you is it ever feasible to really expect the FBI agents who have been trained historically to look at cases, to look at things from an intelligence point of view? Can the FBI really do preventive intelligence? Let me start with the Phoenix agent.
Yes, I think we can. I think we have demonstrated that since our very inception. I believe, just point to the examples during the Cold War, the FBI's counterintelligence mission during the Cold War, and the effectiveness that we had against the Soviet threat.
Do you disagree with the premise, then?
Yes, I do disagree with the premise.
Okay.
What I do think is we need more resources, more agents, more analysts, more support persons to attack this problem. I personally feel, it's my opinion, that we cannot do everything that we are mandated to do, both criminally and from an intelligence point of view, and do it all well.
Yeah. Good point. FBI headquarters.
Clearly, I think that we're up for the mission. I'll echo my colleagues' sentiments. I think it comes down to redirecting resources. I think clearly analysis is going to be a big piece of it, and then a bigger piece is training. And the training issue is one that headquarters has to grab the bull by the horns right now and get our people trained to look at these issues from a national perspective, from a strategic perspective.
Minneapolis agent.
Sir, I think we're absolutely up to the task. The type of people that are recruited into the FBI are people that are multifaceted and people that look beyond just what's happening in their own backyard. As evidenced by the way we attacked the problem in Minneapolis, we were interested in exploiting the information that we had in the government's possession because we thought it might speak to either a larger conspiracy or ongoing cases that were already proceeding in other divisions in the FBI. We were clearly focused on the bigger picture, and we're not with this myopic look at a single case or a single criminal act. So absolutely, we're up to the task. And I think that's going on in field divisions right now. I think it can happen to a greater degree and much more effectively, but the type of people that are working these cases are the people that have clearly an international focus.
Well, I think your testimony has been very helpful today. I think your answer just a moment ago, all 3 of you, was very, very helpful. You've listed a number of things that, frankly, fall outside of your responsibility. They go to things such as resources that go back to our responsibilities. And I hope Congress will heed your advice. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.